going to be starting on the table portion of it. You'll need a board that is at least 5.5 feet. The lead screws will come in 6 foot lengths, so a 6 foot length for here would be sufficient. 26 inches in the width, so you're at least going to get some clearance between the rails for a 24-inch wide piece. Just for illustration purposes, I'm going to create a table just so you can see how to do that. And I'm going to use simple pieces of 2x4s, but I would suggest making a torsion box so you can have a perfectly flat surface. The table will have these rails mounted on it on both sides, like this. When we're finished with the table, so you can see that you'll need some room for the table, for the rail, where the structure of the table is going to be and where the legs are going to be. So let's get started and let's make the legs of the table. This is only for demonstration purposes. It's really rough. I would suggest taking some time on the table. You have the opportunity because the CNC machine is not going to use the bottom part of it. You can be creative and create drawers or cabinets or whatever you want inside here. You can even put in a lot of the computer control, your computer and all of the drivers that would run it. So right now we are going to add the rails to the table. similar to the way it is on this table. You can see that the rails are flush against the edge of this of the MDF. And first we're going to be drilling. We're going to put this at the edge, one side first, and we're going to drill a hole through the table at each drilled position on these rails. After we do that, we're going to put a screw in each one, and then we'll install the one on the bottom. And while we drill it, we want to make sure that we have it against the edge the entire time, because this is the straight part, and it would be easier just to clamp it in the beginning. You'll have actually 4 of these long rails. In this video I didn't have these rails prepared, so I'm going to show it to you with 2 short rails. Before we fasten this side down, it's important that this not be fastened until we get the gantry side mounted on one rail first. Because when we get it mounted and then we mount this, we'll have this loosened. We can have one screw set, but we want to keep the rest of them loose so we can ensure that the entire rail is straight all the way across. And this has the same width that does on this side. We have a little bit of play we can use for shifting back and forth if we need to. But it's good to start with one straight one first. So I'm going to create one hole first.